Okay, happy Wednesday, people. So I hope you're doing well. And happy full moon. So, yeah, I just wanted to step in here and speak a little bit about some stuff that's come up. And obviously, we've moved out of Mercury retrograde. We now like got full moon happening today. So I feel a bit like things have opened up a bit. It feels to me like a lot of new stuff dropped in. I got some new guidance this week, so it's all like everything is sort of slowly starting to get out of it and start moving forward again. But it feels like it's going to still be a little period of like just almost finding our feet again, right? Um, and it really feels like next year we're going to be like things are going to open up so much more, but it's almost like we still need this bit of quiet time. We need to not be too manic. We need to not be too like go, because there's still a lot of stuff dropping in. And if you've been starting, because this week for me feels like new stuff is coming in, like we have been like given new strands of information, but it's almost like just take it slow so that you can integrate the new information, take the strands and start running with them. So I think that's really important. So for me, that's just like where I'm at the minute, is like taking all the little bits of the strands and like starting to weave them all together. So one thing that did come up, and it literally happened on Monday as I was on my way back home. We just had a nice little family break over the weekend, and while I was on the train staring out the window, this all started coming to me, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then obviously that was when Mercury went out of retrograde. So yesterday I sat with it, tuned in a bit, and then my guides were like, come on, we have to like get back into this space. So what came up for me is it was all about past lives and the way that we've been looking at past lives, and the Akashic records and stuff, and like really needing to start to focus on different aspects of the Akashic records, like finding out more information about ourselves, about our history, about who we are. And so my guides were like, okay, so let's get back into teaching people about the Akashics, but in a different way. Okay, like focusing on other aspects of the stuff that I used to focus on, but really like starting to tune more into like your own personal journey through the stars, your own personal journey through your life, the lifetimes that you've led here, things like Lemuria, Atlantis, all that type of stuff was coming up for me today. And then those energetic connections of those lifetimes back to this lifetime again. So I have decided that on the 2nd of November, I will be starting a 4-week course where we will be working with the Akashic records, doing the attunements for you to get into the records, teaching you the basics of getting into the records, and then we start exploring all of the other stuff that's related to your Akashic records. But obviously, once you understand that, you can start delving deeper into the records of the universe, basically, the earth, the universe, whatever you're feeling, right? So I'm going to be starting this course on the 2nd of November. It's going to be a 4-week course, 2 hours every week. We get into a room together. There's manuals. We'll be working with the energies. We will be tuning into all of these beautiful things, and I will be showing you how to really connect with the records and how to work with it properly, and energetically work with the records as well. So how we actually, the energy in the records work, and how you can actually get in there and start changing things as well for yourself. So if you feel called to join me, please message me. I'll be posting the link. You can just get in and speak to me if you have any questions. For me, it's really time that we start taking back our power and start like focusing on where is it that we need to go, focusing on how is your purpose woven into the lives that you've led up to this point. Okay, because there's so many strands that's coming through and everyone's feeling these little bits, and when we can start taking ownership of where we've come from and then moving forward into this new energy with that knowledge and that wisdom, that's exactly what the universe is asking us to do. So for me, my whole woo-woo journey, like into all of this awesomeness, started by reading the Akashic records, and it really like opens up things on another level. It makes you understand your connection to energy. It makes you understand what you are able to connect to and view and see and just play with that's in the energetic realms. Okay, so this is my call to action, as they will say in sales terms, which I'm never really good at. Basically, if you want to join me, have a look at the webpage. You'll see there's the 4 weeks are broken down. If you've ever worked with me, you do know that as we move through stuff, I pull in other things as well. So, but that's a basic outline of what we're going to be working with. So it's really going to focus on like getting into the records, looking at obviously blocks and stuff, but for me, it's also looking at potential, looking at like the aspects of yourself that we need to like look at, like where were you, how did you show up, what did you do. So if we can start exploring that, so that by the end of the course you walk out and you can merrily go ahead and just always work in the Akashic records. Okay, that's the whole aim of every time I work with someone. By the time you leave the class, you will know exactly how to get in, and you will be completely and utterly able to go and play anywhere in the records and just really connect with the information that your soul wants you to connect with. Okay, so yeah, the link is going to be up in my bio. It will be also, I'll post a few links around just in the comments. Otherwise, like DM me, message me, like if you have any questions, that's all good. There is a payment plan available as well if you need it. So both of those options are on the web page. So have a looky and see if you want to join me. Like I said, it's going to be 4 sessions over like 4 weeks, 2 hours each. And I really look forward to working with you and creating some magic together. Okay, so have a magical full moon tonight. And yeah, I will see you again next week. Thank you.